Welcome to Babonga's channel. Let's wire wrap securely a glass marble with copper wire. Essentially, we only need two things: copper wire and a glass marble. We start by bending like this to create a loop at the middle of our wire. Then twist to secure this little loop. After this, choose your marble and place it like this and start wrapping the wire around it. This way you will create a loose cage of wire. Each turn is smaller and narrower than the previous one. As you see, these turns are arranged at the two sides of the center wire, the one that has the loop on top. Bring them a little bit together and then use your pliers to turn the edges, creating a nice hook shape. As you probably noticed in the beginning, I filed these two edges. Next, we have to secure this loose cage with thinner copper wire. First, we have to anchor the wire around the top loop. Now we choose one side and we start tying each individual turn. As you see, I went under so the tying doesn't look too bulky. We go 3 times and then we proceed to catch the hook. Go again 3 times and use the pliers to tighten and smooth. After that, close the hook. Now we return to the previous wire, going under and doing again 3 turns. Of course, you can choose to make 2 turns instead. The point here is to make this cage very secure so the marble won't be able to escape from it. Next step is to go both under this wire and the central one and start again wrapping around the central wire 3 times. As I'm doing this, I have to say that I've seen a lot of very nice ways to wire wrap glass marbles. But in some occasions I've noticed that the wrap is not very secure and the marble could slip from its cage. What we do here will prevent that. After you finish, do the same for the other side. Now, grab these 2 wires and we'll follow this way. Twist to cover the distance of 1 centimeter, like this. And then flatten this part to follow this central canal. Next, again comes tying. That is, you have again to go under the wires at both sides of the twisted part, like that, and then start again making the turns. First make the 3 turns at this wire and then go under and include the outer wire, the one with the hook, where you have to make another set of 3 turns. As you notice, this wire becomes harder to work as you go along, but it can be done. Now we return to the previous wire and repeat another set of 3 turns. As you have seen, I always go under the wires, even if it's a little tight under there. Also, you may have noticed that from time to time I use my pliers to generally tighten and neaten the 3 turns. So we have the one side and we do the other the same way. And as you probably have guessed already, we have to twist again for a distance of 1 centimeter, like this, and then flatten following the central canal, pass under and do the tying. It's a pattern that repeats 3 times around the marble. So you do that one more time and you return at the top, close to the initial loop, only from the other side. Let's tie these wires too, and after we cut the excess wire, tuck in the sharp edges, cut and tuck in, making it smooth and nice. Also, you can turn the top loop so it can become a nice pendant, and this was it. Secure wire wrap of a glass marble.